Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and enemies, Pokemon players, Yu-Gi-Oh players, Bakugan players, Beyblade brawlers, and people who play Fortnite, get out. You already know. You already know about that. It's Inside the PFL. Season 12, week, what is it, 7?
I think it's week 7.
I think it's week
I
7.
don't know if I was supposed to answer that yet.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm Jim, and as always, I'm joined by Mike.
Yep, we're here. We already established that.
Yep. And we got ourselves a full week of battles.
Back to the normals.
Back to the normals.
For what, this and then 2 more after this? 3 more?
Yeah, 3 more. Because 8, 9, and 10.
Right.
And actually, you know what we can do? Now that I'm thinking about it, I have all of the picks updated to now. So
Ooh.
I haven't updated them till like this past week.
Yeah, you were saying.
But I have them down so we can check the actual score. But this is Kyle versus James. This is the very first battle that happened this week.
This is Kyle this is a lot of us going, ooh, and then Kyle just going, never mind.
Yeah, and I low-key remember this. I think that if there was a person that I thought could maybe squeeze out some cheese and actually sort of get it done, I think that James was one of those. This is exactly it. I remember this now because we're like, okay, like Alteria's not going to do anything. Weakness policy. Where's the weak armor?
Yeah, where is the weak armor?
And it never
Does
procs.
it not proc?
And it never procs.
Flinch was calced.
I think it only procs for physical attacks.
I'm going to agree. And also, I wouldn't have blown all that turn 1 knowing that Heatran was still there to just...
Yeah, and then also, you don't have anything that switches into a fire type attack. Like, Infernape's still taking like 30-40%.
Yes.
Like,
You
even
have
if
nothing. You have no good solution for Heatran.
Yeah, even if it's, a check, you can Vacuum Wave, you can maybe Focus Blast, like... That exists, but you don't want to hard switch Heatran into a Magma Storm, have it take 40% and then 12% of trapping damage.
He should have hit Vacuum Wave. Oh, okay, he does. Or does he switch? I forget. There's a point where I think it was James could have got the kill, and he just decided to leave.
Yeah, and he goes into Excelgor. Future Sight means that Excelgor can actually stay alive, which is a little bit crazy.
Right?
And because I thought Excelgor was absolutely dead that turn for some, like a Psychic or Flamethrower or what have you.
Yeah, Togedemaru just getting a kill.
Yeah, but Togedemaru is going to be the one who takes it, and he takes a critical hit from it, which actually I think in the long haul could matter.
Those shouldn't be able to crit. That's rude.
Yeah, it is really rude. I think, is Future Sight, is it 100 or is it like 120?
I don't know.
I feel like it's like really strong. I feel like it's like 120 or 130 or something. I feel like they buffed it.
I don't... My god, poor Hitmonchan. Or Hitmontop.
Yeah, he's just going for all these fighting type priority moves, and Kyle's like, LOL, Whimsicott, LOL, Altaria, LOL, Slowking.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not working. I like the idea of Leech Life.
Yeah. And I know he gets access to Bullet Punch. When you already have, like, the fighting priority with Infernape, why not bring other priorities?
Oh, does Hitmontop have Bullet Punch?
Now you're gonna make me Google it, but, like, I'm willing to argue this.
You could absolutely be right, because I feel like that's like a Hitmon family thing.
9 priority moves or some shit.
Yeah, it's like an absurd amount. Is he the Pokemon with the most priority moves? He might be.
He is the priority Pokemon.
Yeah. Tailwind Nidoking is a big no-no, big scary, big blue boy out here. Just gonna start killing things.
He does get Bullet Punch. I am correct.
Oh wait, but Kyle doesn't have Sheer Force, or he doesn't.
And
he ran Poison Point.
The Poison Point off.
Oh,
At some point in this game, James gets poisoned.
And then James gets poisoned from it, which is so funny. The Tailwind's gone.
And it's arguably like a real problem.
He misses the Zen Headbutt. Yeah, this game could have been much closer. Oh yeah, a lot of 90% accurate moves missing this week.
We won't see the second one because we don't do 700 Club, but I'm still tilted.
Yeah. Oh, right. It's all... Honestly, we're recording this on a Friday. The broadcast was Tuesday. All of these battles are just out of my mind right now. Like, I remember them as they happen, but I don't remember specific things about them.
I actually remember a good portion of this stuff. Can we talk about how Fairy resists Bug, and I forget that every time?
I think it's really dumb. Bug was already not a great type. Did Fairy really need to resist Bug?
And James just must keep pivoting. Oh, is it here? Is it here he should have hit Mach Punch, and he doesn't?
Yeah, Mach Punch would have killed. Oh, he does.
Okay,
But
Prankster.
Prankster's Sunspore.
Is it here?
It could
It was
have
there.
been.
It was there, because he would have got the 1-for-1.
Yeah, and then Nidoking's gone, and then who really stops Infernape?
Absol, Poison Point.
Yeah, but will an Absol Sucker Punch like do that much against Infernape?
I don't remember Infernape's current health.
100. And he does
First
a hard
of all, I
swap.
would never have done that. That was...
Yeah, your best bet was to let Liepard go down.
Oh, he couldn't, because he needed an answer for Slowking.
Yeah, that's also true. But, I mean, depending on what Z move the Infernape had, if the Infernape even was a Z Captain, honestly, I don't even know what the item was. I just assume it is. If he had, like, Z Fire, like, he probably could have done some damage to Slowking.
I love the copycat taking Sucker Punch, and then it being immune to Sucker Punch because of copycat.
Yeah, a lot of really weird things going on this game.
Kyle not realizing that he was Poison Point.
And then it actually, like, worked for him.
Right.
And then James not... I mean, maybe he was weak armor. Maybe he was. Maybe it just never procced. We'll never know.
James is just having a terrible season.
Yeah, not doing the hottest. I actually don't know what the record is, but we'll get to that in the standings.
1 and however many weeks we are.
1 in 5?
6, 5, 1 and 5?
1 in 5. That's not too great, but this is one of the few times that Kyle gets a plus less than, like, 4.
Yeah. Holding Kyle to a lower plus is not easy.
No, it's not. And I think that despite a couple of things, a missed Zen Headbutt honestly could have been a lot of the game, because Nidoking out of the way means Nidoking doesn't kill Liepard, doesn't kill Hitmontop, doesn't kill Excelgor. I think Nidoking got a lot of kills that game.
As it should.
Yeah, because it's ridiculous. But yeah, only a +3, which isn't crazy. Kyle known for very large pluses, so I would say this was a reasonable effort on James's part.
He did better than I thought he was going to.
He did good, despite not having an Excadrill.
Right.
Alrighty, and into the next battle.
The next in.
Oh!
I know this game.
I think you do know this game. And,
the GG's with 6 mons left, because I didn't think that Thomas was going to play the way he did.
Yeah, let's just get right into it. Tell me your thoughts. This is you versus Thomas.
I don't have a lot of crazy thoughts about it. I mean, it was pretty. A lot of this battle was pretty just straight up stuff. Here, I should have went into Gardevoir, and I'm an idiot.
I would have traced the
water
absorb.
I would have traced his water absorb and then not taken sticky barb damage.
Yeah, I remember the hard swap in with the sticky barb is really like. And then you swap out. You don't even go for the trick. Is it because you expected, like, Infernape or...
I expected a Z Captain to come in.
Z Captain to come in, yeah. And that's a reasonable assumption, just because, you see Sticky Barb, you know it's going to get tricked. You're not keeping it.
I'm a little mad I took that knockoff damage there after missing the first Hypnosis.
And that's also true. But you're also Fairy, so you're not dead, which is a good thing. I really like Z Hypnosis as a set, just overall.
Yeah, as long as I was really worried that what's his face was Incineroar was gonna come in and it was gonna be all for naught.
Well, doesn't it still affect Incineroar even though he's a Dark type? I'm pretty sure that like status moves kind of go past.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Yeah, I don't know. Bick or Drac, whoever's watching, tell us if Dark types can be Hypnosised. I think they can, but I don't know for sure. Contrary is hilarious.
Gardevoir's so eating this Leaf Storm.
And I'm pretty sure another Moonblast kills here, right?
Yep. It does, yep. Which I knew. The first one did just enough. Yeah. Yep. But then I... Physical Gardevoir incoming.
That is a absolutely buffed out Gardevoir.
Mega U.
Mega me. Look at me go. And look at me leave.
And we're gone. Honestly, I thought he was going to hard switch there, being a dingus. I forgot that he had a fucking parting shot.
Could you imagine if he parting shotted your, like, contrary Gardevoir and you got +1 in both stats?
That would have been dope.
That would actually have been crazy.
Ran Scarf Darm. I love the Scarf U-turn.
Yeah, I mean, 95 base speed is what I'm pretty sure Darm has, and that's prime Scarf territory.
I also love how every single mon on this team, minus Clefable minus Magnezone, gets knockoff.
Yeah, that's also true. And getting rid of the Eviolite early on Gligar is something that we've found to be really, really important.
And then this screw up that worked in my favor. I was real mad that I didn't have immunity. I had Hyper Cutter.
Oh, is Gligar. Yeah, but it kind of worked.
It did.
I mean, a U-turn was going to do, it did maybe 10. It was going to do maybe 8 or 7. So
I knew I needed to keep Raikou alive because he was the actual only way I was getting over Lando.
Did Jellicent have an ice move? Or
No, Nightshade, Willow, Trick, and Strength Sap.
Oh, so not even a water type move.
No.
Okay,
I was running like a Registeel type set.
Oh, I see. Wow. Okay, so your only answer to ground type Landorus is electric type Raikou, and that is
right.
That is scary. That is a scary thought.
And I expected this boy to shred through my team.
The Magnezone or the Landorus?
Magnezone. I typed GG's because I didn't expect me to get over the wishing of Magnezone.
Yeah, and you know what? Somebody somebody in the Discord was talking about it. They were talking about how Audino, just regular Audino, is just way better than a base 40. Like, you could still keep the Regenerator and Wish. Like, you didn't necessarily need to Mega right there either.
You're right. Actually, the reason it took me so long to Mega and I typed it is because I thought it was the Dynamax button, and I didn't want to get DQ'd for Dynamaxing.
Wouldn't that be terrible? Just accidentally Dynamaxing because you think it's the Mega Evolution button.
Yeah, I was afraid. But this is where I started getting real afraid. Raikou's low, 25%, and as I said, I need it to solve Lando.
And there's Rocks up, and correct me if I'm wrong, your only hazard removal is Gligar.
And I don't have it.
And you don't have it.
I have Roost, U-turn, Earthquake, and Rocks.
And now, does his Landorus have Defog, or are you both just taking infinite rock damage?
Oh yeah, we just both deal with it at this point.
You gotta deal.
Gligar without the Evolite still being useful for me.
Yeah, I mean, Gligar's base defense is is it like 100? No, it might be like 95. I don't even know.
I can't believe he didn't go into Lando here.
On the Jellicent?
Yeah, knowing I was gonna trick. Like, I'm not keeping the Sticky Barb, bro.
Yeah, of course not. And the Rocky Helmet's actually like a really good item for Jellicent to have.
It helps me later.
Yeah, it actually does. And another funny thing is that Sticky Barb, I know that comes back into play.
It does. It takes Thomas down low enough where I think Toxic can kill him. Or maybe I can just de-gleam him out of the way. I forget what happens.
Which is kind of absurd. I think it gets passed off back to you, I think. And you go, this is very GG's.
Oh, yeah.
Turn 31.
I didn't think that I can get around this Magnezone.
You have Scarf Darmanitan.
And then this happens. I send it in. I put him to sleep. I was like, if this is how I'm gonna get the kill, this is the only way I'm gonna get the kill. Like putting him to sleep and hitting Mystical Fire. And Thomas messaged me afterwards if that crit might have mattered, but he was still asleep, so there was a lot of RNG going on.
Yeah. If he stays asleep one turn, then like he's dead anyway.
The 2-tap happens, right?
Yeah. So like realistically, like you banked it on the 60% hypnosis chance. It hit. Like you got him. Like it's over.
Yes. Oh, it's right here that the Sticky Barb comes into play. Wigglytuff takes some damage.
Oh yeah, and now he can't. But he can't wish because he's gonna take. He's gonna take this amount of damage.
Right, and it's gone.
Yeah, and then now there's nobody to wish to, and so all of his momentum is just gone while you get your wish back. I just realized that was Wigglytuff versus better Wigglytuff.
I actually thought I was gonna protect the Z-Fly there.
I mean, that would have been huge, but also he misses the fly.
Missing.
I didn't even know fly could miss, dude.
I didn't either. I
thought
can't
it was
believe he
100.
didn't keep going for fly, honestly.
Yeah, there's no reason not to stall out wishes or what have you,
Right.
Waste toxics,
Or,
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Waste toxics.
He does not have a way to get around Mega Audino. He just doesn't at this point. The only way was either boosting Lurantis or Magnezone's Flash Cannon.
I think I ran Special Audino this week, to try and be able to take a hit from Magnezone.
Yeah, and I know you pretty much can.
Yeah, I did. I took one.
Yeah. And Incineroar's with the booties.
I have negative attack at this point.
Oh yeah, it just keeps lowering because he's got the Intimidate core.
Can we talk about how I won this game and I'm up 5 mons right now and I think I only get a +2?
Do you only get a +2, really? It feels like you're in such a huge spot. I realize you switch out because you're taking too much toxic damage and that's kind of your win con.
I just couldn't do anything about this and Lando.
Yeah.
I needed to just sack something.
And that's okay. It kind of reset Audino's timer. You have the game won. You have the Pokemon advantage. You just need to time out his threats.
It's not even that I had it won. I just had to play. I had to continue playing right.
Yeah. You make one slip up, all of a sudden something gets earthquaked or
Right.
The wrong thing gets knocked off. If Darmanitan gets knocked off, I don't know.
Oh god, if I lost that scarf, it wasn't gonna be good.
Yeah. Intimidate, yeah, exactly. Because Lando just has the ability to just earthquake a few times.
Living with 1% there was huge.
And tracing the Intimidate.
Yeah, for him to just leave. And now I died a fake out anyway, but that was huge because he had to use the fake out to get rid of guard.
Yeah, and he's still taking rocks damage.
Right.
And Mike, all your games this season have been pretty long, hard-fought battles.
I might not have a good record, but you cannot say that the people easily won against me.
Definitely not. The HP. Goodbye, Lando. Goodbye.
Get him out of the way. Sack Raikou here to the fake out.
Yep.
Slam Scarf Earthquake.
And Darm comes in, and it's a GG.
Probably could have saved my plus there and went into Audino, but I didn't want to get...
No, this was a pretty safe play. But yeah, 53 turns later, even though it went from kind of a +5 to a +2, I think you did pretty much everything you could to guarantee yourself the win. And the win is much more important than the plus.
You know what? When you're 1-3, you're right. You need to get some wins.
You just got to put one up on the board. And a +2, it's not incredible, but it's also not a +1.
It's also not a loss.
It's also not a loss.
And I've said multiple times I didn't expect to win another game this season, and my last 3 matches are just brutal.
And 2-4, while not stellar, is not out of the running yet, I don't believe.
I can't believe it. No, it's not. Joe has them updated because of how everybody else played.
Oh, we get to talk about the playoff picture too. Wow.
Yeah,
all
everybody played well enough or terrible enough, depending, to keep me in the running.
Let's go. All right, we got a real comeback story on our hands, folks. And into the next one, where we have Murphy versus Bobby. Tell me about this game, because
I don't like it.
You don't like it? I don't like it.
I don't like Bobby, how he plays.
I like Bobby's team.
I love Bobby's team. I don't like Bobby piloting his team. He doesn't pilot it good.
Passimian's hype, Gudra's hype, Scissor's hype.
Just Rob has this thing where he has mons that resist what's about to happen, and he's like, meh.
Yeah, he just kind of sacks them off. But
meh.
One of the more offensively oriented teams that Murphy's ever brought. Only 2 walls.
Oh wow, yeah. I also hate Rob's milk tank. No.
You don't like the rocks?
No, I love the rocks. I don't like the rest of it.
This is not the... He didn't run Hammer Arm this time, right? Also,
why didn't he go into Feeny there, is my question.
Yeah, also that Drain Punch did so much damage to Scizor.
Yeah, what are you doing?
And the Rocky Helmet? Oh, man. I mean, honestly, like, I can't fault him for that.
I can.
You can? I can fault him for switching in Scizor.
Have been there.
Yeah, maybe you should have just immediately swapped out to like Feeny or
Gudra when you see a fighting type and you have a fairy type.
Yeah, Devastating Drake, not quite enough, and Golbat is indeed a big thick boy. But
and now it's dead.
Yeah, not thick enough to take that ice beam.
You know what? If your Z move gets you the kill next turn, then it was worth it.
Yeah. I think depending on how the Golbat, obviously it was probably defensive or what have you, but I think Golbat's base speed is faster than Gudra's.
Was that Miltank Sap Sipper to fight Tangro?
Wasn't it Thick Fat? Am I making that up?
No, he sapped it.
Oh, the Gudra was Sap Sipper.
Yeah, Gudra was. Wow, he has 2 Sap Sipper mons. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, Miltank was Thick Fat because we saw that turn 1 when Gardevoir.
Oh, and then we have Bobby setting up into a sub.
Yeah. That Calm Mind there after the substitute was definitely a questionable thing. Jolteon with Hyper Voice, a little clutch.
Right?
But
Didn't
also,
expect it.
Misty Terrain boosted Fairy type Pixelate Stab Hyper Voices from Gardevoir. Please.
That Rob willingly gave him.
Please stop. Hyper Voice crit 51.6%. Why would you go into Miltank? No, please, dude. If Bobby had like hidden Power Ice or something, he would be feeling good.
Why a berry?
Ice Punch cracks me up.
Why you do?
Yeah, the Citrus Berry that's very Gen 3.
And it's gone.
Yeah, and
Rob is using 2 of my favorite boys.
And listen, we're not here to pick on. I mean, we are absolutely here to pick on certain players.
I am 1,000% here to pick on Rob.
But there is definitely a semblance of, this mon's in. Like, we can just let it die. Like, it's kind of, you stick to the strategy you think's going to work, and you don't adapt. You're like, oh, I'm going to set up with Feeny. As soon as he gets a substitute off, you're like, I'm still going to set up with Feeny. You got to kind of change what you're doing based on every turn. And that's hilarious. He goes for the overdrive. I mean, that's just... An Ice Beam doesn't kill. Gudra's so fat.
I think he went for the overdrive just to get the throat spray off.
Oh, no, definitely. I wonder if
Gudra is fat.
If he had Boom Burst, it would have done more.
And now it's gone.
Yep, now it's gone. And Jolteon is quick as heck. And you know what's funny? Is that even right here, he has the ability to win the game. I think he does.
You're not going to get around Girder.
I mean, yeah, you got to... Yeah, 39. I don't even know what Passimian's defenses look like, but...
He had no way around Girder once he lost, Feeny.
Yeah, that's also true.
Because, slamming Girder over and over again when he has that Drain Punch recovery and you're hitting him with neutral moves, And
he goes for the Wish. Wow. Just kind of saves it, huh?
Right.
More CCs.
Well, if he didn't, he would have lost. Well, not lost, but had a much rougher time.
No, because then Girder just comes in and does a couple Mach Punches. I think the Wish, all it did was just give him one more plus. Yeah, give him another plus. And now you're free to switch in Girder, because Girder's at 88 HP or something. Oh, no, he just doesn't. Okay. And that's okay as well. Because you imagine Girder gets crit and dies, and then Jolteon wins.
Right.
Oh, wait, he only gets a +1. Wait a minute. What? There's so much at the end of this game that's just, not necessary.
Yeah, he could have sacked much earlier.
That's okay. But Murphy, showing up with Girder.
Tier 5 mons.
The Barricade Guard. I think Girder's a Tier 4.
It is 1,000% Tier 5.
Is it really?
God damn it, now I have to look this up.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Girder's Tier 4. I'm pretty sure last season Girder was Tier 4. This isn't even us talking about moving things up in general. I think it just was.
Where is Bobby's team?
El Girder. El Barricade Guard.
Did Rob... Oh, wait, I'm looking for
Murphy's team, yeah.
That would be hence the confusion. Girder is 40 points.
It is for 40, okay. But Regardless, Murphy with a +1 over Bobby. That is, in fact, 1 point for the Conference Cup for the Club division. Let's go.
The only point?
The only point, because I get smoked in my battle. As does James and as does Mitch. So, that being said, into the next battle, where we have Dave versus M1. Oh, I remember this one. I do remember this one. Yeah, right.
I remember. Every week I have the same impersonation of Dave's team where I see Coco and Garchomp actual next to each other and I go, I fucking hate it.
Honestly, what gets me the most, I think, is just, like, Dave's team is just so, like, the comp is good.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the Pidgeot, Garchomp, Coco, Cress, like, the whole thing. He brings the same mons every single week. Like, I don't know what the other mons on his team are, but these mons are just so good together.
Look at all these boys I'm not ready for. I love the chats.
Look at all these boys. Yeah, not ready for Levanny. 43%
Taking
on a
40
switch.
Resisted.
On a resisted
Levanny is small.
Webs, hilarious. I'm a flying type.
I was actually surprised to see him bring Defog on Pidgeot. I don't know why I was, but I was.
I like the idea of Heat Wave, but also, like, Hurricane's 4 times effective as well. Oh, he could have been expecting Klefki.
He definitely was expecting Klefki, yeah.
Yep. That's also true. That was actually a pretty decent play, I think. Rock Slide, a little Outrage. Not enough.
This
Sandaconda.
was huge. Thick. This was crazy. M1's like, oh, Outrage, right? Me too.
yeah. Sandaconda with Outrage, but it puts him in range for that one to potentially kill.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1.
And I'm still surprised. Even at -1 speed, I'm surprised that Sandaconda is faster than Garchomp.
Right?
Like, that is incredible to me, because I'm pretty sure Sandaconda's, like, 50s, 60s, 65 maybe? Maximum 65 speed. Garchomp's 102.
Garchomp is 102.
I feel like that Sandaconda has to have some sort of speed investment.
I feel like M1 has a lot of moments where he seems like he's doing real well, and then the match just goes south fast.
Yeah. And, like, honestly, I don't know what Sandaconda was doing without rest. Like, it was pretty much just dead. But now, all of a sudden, your best answer to, like, Coco is gone.
I don't think he had a chance to hit rest even if he had it.
Yeah, well, that's also true. And this is a moment we see Gator hit the field, and we're like, D-Dance, and he doesn't D-Dance.
And he doesn't do it.
And we see Tentacruel here, and we're like, D-Dance.
Which is interesting, because if he hit, like, 2 D-Dances, this game might have been over.
If he hit a D-Dance there, the game could have been literally over.
I think he would have needed 2, probably, to get over Coco and to just start OKOing everything, but you're right. 1 or 2 of them, and it was just, this game goes a different way.
Yeah, depending on what Coco's item and investment was, because for Alligator's base, I want to say 78 speed. Oh, no, maybe it's like 73. I don't know.
With all the things that get Earthquake, I wouldn't be surprised if Alligator was one of them.
Oh, he gets Earthquake, definitely.
There you go.
Earthquake, Ice Punch, Liquidation, Crunch, Outrage. He gets everything, dude.
I don't think he has D-Dance. Oh, he already hit it. Never mind.
I'm
an idiot.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
But he hits D-Dance after he comes in on Toxic Spikes, and not when he was sitting against this Tentacruel before.
Now, Tentacruel, I'm fairly sure, does get access to Haze. So I could maybe understand some trepidation, but not really.
Yeah, but also a unboosted Liquidation did almost half to that Tentacruel.
Right. Although he also could have been afraid of a Scald Burn. Like, I'm trying to devil's advocate almost.
Yeah.
This puts him being Dave, in such a terrible position because he needs to get these webs away, but those Toxic Spikes. Although nothing on his team, him being M1 now, is really affected by the Toxic Spikes. And then he hits it here. The one time you shouldn't have hit it.
Yeah, the one time, exactly.
And I was thinking it too. I was like, he's going to defog into this Articuno.
And then he Calm Minds. He's at +3, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the crit matters, though.
It does. Well, him hitting Calm Mind again and getting greedy is what mattered.
Yeah, why did he hit it again? And he switches out. What is...
Like, I don't understand. As I said, M1 was looking good. I mean, Cresselia came in 1,000% of the time, but still.
It's kind of funny to me that there were two instances this game where it was like, if you set up here, you could either win or punch like 4 holes in a team. And he doesn't set up. And then there's a moment where it's like, if you don't set up here and you click the button, then you punch holes in teams. And then he sets up more. So he just needed to swap those two around and he would have gotten like a +5.
And I stand corrected. Cresselia couldn't even have come in because he would have been 2.5 shadow balling you in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have been
So,
2-hit KO'd or maybe even 1-hit KO'd.
Like if he didn't go for the extra calm mind after his weakness policy came off, like he probably could have just swept.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have agility, so like Coco would have outsped regardless.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But I thought he was going to do agility instead of calm mind that second turn.
That would have been the craziest.
That would have actually been unbelievable. And Galarian Articuno actually kind of proven itself to be a pretty decent threat. We saw it week 1. We almost saw it again right now. And it's been on King of the Kill for... Maybe it got dropped actually this week. It probably did.
The G-Birds are good.
Yeah, they all are pretty good. Moltres isn't drafted, but...
Hey man, you get a nasty putt off with Moltres and you just start hitting buttons.
Mm-hmm. That Berserk, you're just bad Yveltal.
Alright.
Yeah, but a +4 from Dave. Garchomp, Coco, Crest still kicking. Marowak, I think only hit the field 1 time, didn't really do anything.
I don't even think Crest did hit the field.
I think you're right. Which honestly, if your Walds don't hit the field, you're doing something right, I think.
Right.
So I think Dave played pretty well. A couple questionable things by M1, but overall I think both players did pretty decent.
It was definitely a good game.
It was a GG. And into the next one, a nail biter. It is
This
Jack.
was a nail biter.
Yeah, it was real close. Jack versus Manny. And it was definitely kind of crazy. Jack ends up pulling this one out just with a +1. But
due to Manny misplaying.
The end game was a lot of mind games. There was a lot of things going on the last like 5 to 10 turns. That
I love
really
leading the Ditto. I'm leading whatever you lead, but faster.
Yeah, it's like good luck. You know, you're in with Crook, and now I know your entire moveset. Oh, you're in with Greninja. I know your entire moveset.
Right. What a crazy scout.
Yeah, and honestly, that's something that Ditto's usually known as like a choice scarf, like revenge killer, like cleaner. But as a lead, like that has a lot of potential.
Right, especially when he gets a lead that has pivot with the Volt Switch there.
Yeah.
Like that was the best probable case scenario for him.
Yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of Ditto. I know Drac is saying ban Ditto, hate Ditto.
Oh, dude, Drac hates Ditto.
But I think that, like, you know, that was probably the best possible way to use Ditto, was right there.
I want some calcs. Manny's right. How did Z Breakneck Blitz not kill or do a lot of damage, but Hyper Beam did what it needed to do?
I'm gonna go as the game plays. I'm gonna go back and see how much. What did the Breakneck Blitz
56% he took from the Breakneck Blitz, and then he took 40-some from the Hyper Beam.
It could have been a low roll and then a high roll, because Hyper Beam is, I want to say, like 150.
Is it? I thought it was only 120.
I think it's pretty high. I can't look it up because I got the screen going, but and then Breakneck Blitz might only be like, for Hyper Beam, might only be like 200. Actually, it's probably only like 180. It probably isn't a huge difference in base power. That's probably
those Willows were huge.
Yeah.
How did Big Fan use Pain Split? Okay, never mind. I thought that for a second Registeel used Pain Split. I was like, but how?
You're like, Registeel with Pain Split? Like, are you kidding me?
Ew.
That's actually like
base like
overused.
50 health.
Yeah, that's overused as hell.
Oh boy. And now we play the what the fuck? Well, you know what? Registeel probably wants it, being at +2 defense.
Yeah. I mean, Sunny Day, hilarious.
Oh boy.
The rest.
Oh yeah, this was a different Entei kit because Bic.
Yeah, Jack has been leeching off of Bic. He's been like, Bic, here, dude. Like, I got this idea. Bick's like, all right, I got you. Here's the spread. And here we see Vileplume.
Does it get chlorophyll?
Oh, it does. And HP Fire. And even then, like, that's not crazy. I mean, Registeel's not doing anything to Vileplume.
No.
Even at 2.5 attack, because...
And Manny's getting terrible Sleep Talk rolls.
Yeah, because I think, does he go for it? No, he goes for another rest. He knows his Sleep Talk turns. That's good.
He's trying to burn out the sun here.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. You can live 2, and pretty much Vileplume's just going to keep chipping itself down with the Life Orb. So you have nothing to be scared of.
Finally gets a body press off.
Yeah, a body press. And now Vileplume's only living 1 more Hidden Power Fire.
If he got any more than just 1 body press off, that would have been a lot better. Like, he got real screwed by them rolls. But
Yep.
that's the game you play.
Sleep Talk Curse. And that's actually an okay roll for him, because Vileplume died anyway.
Yeah, but he's only at 13 health.
Yeah,
so,
he's going to get revenge killed regardless. But...
Right. Sack here,
Yep.
and it's gone.
Yeah, he's asleep. He's not doing anything for you. Bring something in that can hurt Greninja. Anything you can do, I can do better. Sending in Hippowdon was a whack.
Him leaving when Hippowdon was there was also a whack.
And then him doubling into Wishy-Washy made me so confused.
Turn 18 was a very confusing turn of this match.
And he stayed in on the Volt Switch.
Eating the Volt Switch.
I don't know, dude. There's some weird things going on here. Ice Beam, 10%. Nope, not quite. Power Whip. Yup, see you later.
Gone.
Love Power Whip Caparaja. That's
Except
awesome.
this is the freest Zapdos ever.
Yeah.
Like, what wants this Thunderous Kick?
The Choppleberry guy.
He's been Choppleberrying this bitch a lot, too, or just burying Caparaja in general.
Yeah. And, with the Sandstorm chip, this is one time we see Hippowdon, like, not really doing the most for Manny's team. Kind of hindering it almost.
Just that Rock's damage is crucial to Entei.
Yep. Although Entei tries to go for the E-Speed, I believe. Hippowdon says LOL.
You're going to take more damage from that than me.
Rocky Helm and Sandstorm. Good luck. Good try. And this is where the end game gets really crazy, because Jack's totally on the back foot. He's got a phasing Hippowdon. Phases it into the one thing he doesn't want.
Right. He had a 50-50 shot there of that going well for him.
Yep. And then Greninja just pops it, dude.
It went unwell for him.
If Manny kept Hippowdon alive, he would have won the game.
He couldn't go into anyone there.
He could have gone into, like, Ditto. But, I mean, Ditto's not really going to do anything for you. Besides do this, just Dark Pulse a bunch of times. Greninja living's huge. Yeah, because Greninja living and Hydro Pumping means that the Greninja's, or Manny's Ditto, is in the range of an E-Speed. Although, wait, is Entei dead? Hold on. Entei's dead on switching, isn't he? Or does Entei booties?
Entei has 45% HP.
Yep, lives the Dark Pulse. The Defog comes off. That's a huge play.
Yeah, because it got rid of the rocks.
Yep. And now you just E-Speed twice and win.
Well, Manus should have left here. You switch on this turn, you go and sack the bird. You come back in,
then
you now have Sparky Speed.
Then you do faster E-Speed.
Right. But also, you said earlier that he could have kept Hippowdon by going into Ditto there. He couldn't have, because then Ditto was going to die, because it would have taken Greninja, been water, and then eaten the Z-Grass, and then died anyway.
Yeah, he would have died anyway, but I think
Whirlwind really hurt him there.
I think that against just Rotom Fan and Entei, I think that, Hippowdon was just overall more value. I thought that Ditto, because Ditto's going to be locked into one move.
Mm-hmm.
And even though you want the E-Speed, Hippowdon just being in the way of Entei and Rotom is a big deal.
But he gets the kill, or the win rather, the +1.
Yeah, Jack gets a really, really close +1. And honestly, I can't say both players played really well. Like there was a lot of things. Like I liked Cursed Registeel. I liked the stall tactics. Leading Ditto also really good. Bloom Doom Greninja hilarious. Chlorophyll Vileplume great. There's just a lot of good things coming out this match.
Yeah, it was definitely a good match through and through.
Yeah, and then a very nice +1 for Jack. Back to 3-3, I believe. He's even now. Starting 0-3, now he's 3-3.
Making his way up, crawling his way.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's gotta be that way. All right, and let me into the next battle. And Tristan wins here, right? I think Tristan does win. Tristan got +1. Yeah, this is Tristan.
Yeah.
Versus Bick. And
I know Volibee takes down Dracovish. That's all I remember.
That's
Spoilers.
Awesome. Bick loves Volibee more than any person I've ever met loves Volibee. Yeah. Volibee's probably can eat a Fishious Rend, to be honest with you.
I think it does. I think that's exactly what happens.
I think that's so crazy. Chestnut, once again, getting in the way.
Just in the way. That's all it's doing.
I love this thing. Leech Seed, toxic. Amidala, the Star Wars references on Bick's team, always awesome.
You know what's crazy too is that Nidoqueen gets coverage for almost every mon on Tristan's team, but like there's so many resistances and other things where like if he picks the wrong coverage move,
yeah, you can click Ice Beam
and then
Snorlax comes in and then takes 11%.
Yeah, or even like Houndoom could come in.
Stonjourner's here. This Pokemon looks so stupid. And it's a Focus Sash Nidoqueen. Wow.
Yeah, and honestly, that Earthquake and getting Nidoqueen down that low screwed him. And then just going for straight Earth Power. Just he really wanted that out of the way.
Yeah, Stonjourner, one of those Pokemon that like it's just totally it just doesn't make any sense. Like it's so physically bulky and like physically strong, but its special stats are just doo-doo garbage. It's got like base 20 special defense or something like that.
Oh, so it's the opposite of... Wait, no, Kuparaja also has like no special D if I recall.
Well, Kuparaja has like maybe like 60 in like defense and special defense. Like Stonjourner's literally like 20 special defense or something like that.
Dude, this Volibee, problems.
Yeah, how are you gonna switch out against a Volibee? Oh my god, it's got taunt.
Scaring people away, man.
Just draft Mandibuzz.
Mandibuzz is taken. Volibee's cheap.
I love it, dude.
Can we talk about how like a lot of people are actually using one of their tier 5s and just like consistently too? Like we see Girder, we see Volibee, Audino.
Yeah. I mean, listen, like, even though we moved up a lot of stuff out of tier 5, there are still some heaters in tier 5 that can absolutely come in clutch. Miss Stone Edge doesn't matter.
It does matter, actually. It matters later.
Does it matter later?
Right. Wait.
Oh, God.
Bick misses a Stone Edge that matters. That's what happens.
Yeah, but if you're running Stone Edge, you just got to expect it. I'm surprised that Mawile outsped Chestnut.
Right? That was a little insane.
It's like base what, 55, 65 maybe. It's not fast.
Let's look it up. Let's do it.
Fire Blast, Flash Fire. Let's go, Darth Vader. Actually, I love the nickname Vader for a Colossal.
Loading. All right, we have Mega Mawile base 50.
50. Okay. It's not even 55.
Chestnut, base 64.
Yeah, so that was a non-invested Chestnut and an invested Mawile. This is the bottom line.
He probably sped crept specifically to get over Chestnut.
That sounds like a very big thing to do, actually.
Right.
Because he's not outspeeding anything else, so...
No.
I don't know. No, because he's not outspeeding Dracovish. It's probably just for Chestnut. You're probably right. A lot of hazards up on Tristan's team right now. 2 layers of spikes and stealth rocks. You're taking lots of damage. And Volibee is just eating 46% from outrages. Taking down an Uber.
Stonjourner has base 70 speed, so it might have actually been sped crap to get above Stonjourner from maybe hitting Earthquake or Heat Crash too.
Yeah, that's possible. That's possible too.
What the Stonejourner has 70 speed. Wait a second.
Yeah, it has 70 speed. Look at it. You expect it to not be fast? Look at it.
Like 70 isn't exactly fast, but it's definitely faster than I expected.
He's schmoving, dude. He can run on those legs.
Like that wouldn't actually be a terrible rock polish.
No, it's not. Like Stonejourner is like sneakily an okay Pokemon. Oh god. And a +1 outrage just obliterates Snorlax.
It just obliterates a lot of things.
Oh wow! And Tornadus.
Yeah. Dude, it just I'm telling you, I remember what happens here. Kind of, and a Stone Edge missing screws Bick somewhere.
And what does he go for? He goes for just the D-Pulse, okay. Yeah, with Mega Mawile and Dragapult still left alive, I don't know how Bick loses this game.
It's right here. Stone Edge misses, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So that would have done like no damage to Stonejourner, except Mega Mawile comes in right now. I'm fairly Dragapult again.
D-Pulse here. He D-dances. Is he dead? Is he dead to a Stone Edge? Oh wow, that's a lot of damage though. Does he live in Earthquake?
He lives the Outrage with 3% HP.
Stonejourner.
Stone Edge would have done that 3%, and that Outrage would have killed.
Wait a minute, he's going on the thumbnail.
He's not. In our thumbnail, okay.
Oh no, he's not. If he won against Mawile, he would have. And Houndoom eats a Sucker Punch.
I don't know.
He doesn't even go for. He doesn't even go for it.
Yeah.
He banks on the miss. Okay.
But like that Stone Edge missing, actual mattered.
Yeah, definitely.
It would have done at least 3% damage, so that the Outrage would have killed there.
And that would have been the entire game, probably.
And you know what? We actually learned there that he didn't speed creep for Stonejourner with Mawile, because he probably would have went into Mawile over Dragapult, at least I think so. Or maybe he wanted the D-Dance to be faster than Houndoom. That's another possibility.
Who wanted the D-Dance to be faster than Houndoom? The Dragapult?
Well, Dragapult probably needs it to be faster than Houndoom.
Houndoom's base like 115, Dragapult's base like 142. Dragapult's dummy fast.
Mega Houndoom 115, you are correct. Dragapult one. Okay, so then yeah, he did not speed creep to get over that because he would have just he would have hands down went into Stonejourner if he was sped crap.
I just pull speed tears out of my ass, dude. I just know.
Really though, that was good. Like right on the money.
I just know every Pokemon's base speed. I don't know why. But Stonejourner, wow, missing or having him dodge a Stone Edge, getting all the kills.
Right. How do you miss a giant stone structure that moves at apparently base 70 speed, I guess?
How many kills did he get? He killed Dragapult. He killed... did he kill Nidoqueen? I don't even remember. That's crazy.
Nidoqueen got it. Yeah, he did. No. We're
going to have to check on when we get to King of the Kill. But
okay.
Really good battle. Another +1. Another nail biter.
Yeah, it was good. Good game. And Tristan getting down to a +1 is a lot.
Yeah, that's true too. And you know what? Bick was the one. This was the fight for the mountaintop for their division. So this mattered a lot.
It was definitely a good game.
Super crazy. Alrighty, into the next battle.
All right, sorry, I'm back.
No,
I was making a ham.
You're making a ham?
Yeah, Mohegan for Christmas gave us all like a free ham or turkey, whatever we wanted, and I just never used it. And I found it in my wallet, and me and my girlfriend were like, screw it, let's use it now. So I got a ham, and it's been in the oven since like 4 o'clock.
Oh,
so
that's actually beautiful.
We're gonna eat it tomorrow, so.
Yeah. Do you have it like glazed or anything? Like anything
kind of... Oh yeah, it's glazed.
Oh
yeah. It came with the glaze, so.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Oh dude, my apartment's like super small, so my whole apartment right now smells like this ham glaze. Oh, I'm in heaven.
That's awesome.
Big 11 pounds of ham for 2 people.
11? Holy crap.
It's a thick boy.
It was huge.
Free.
Yeah, that's insane. What would that normally cost? Like 20, 30 bucks? Probably more.
It was 30 bucks.
30? Yeah. Wow.
So I mean, I'll take a free ham. We'll probably end up giving some to her parents or something.
Yeah, put it on sandwiches. Make
some nice ham steaks for breakfast.
Ham steak? Wow. I could go for some ham right now. I'm kind of hungry actually. You're talking about ham glaze. I'm like, I'm like, I like that.
That's somebody who never made a ham before. Really, really easy.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not. I'm not. I know I'm supposed to be doing inside the PFL, but like I'm not a huge like ham guy. I like a lot of other meats before ham, but I feel like a good ham is like really good.
Oh yeah, dude. Like ham's not my favorite like meat side dish here, but we were just like, yeah, fuck it, let's make it.
If it's free, then hell yeah. Like
right. And I will take a good ham as opposed to a good turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey is like it's like Thanksgiving.
It needs to be Thanksgiving. I gotta have cranberry sauce. I can't just eat turkey. I just can't.
I gotta have gravy, honestly. Gravy. Like I can't just. You're right though. You can't just eat turkey.
Yeah, you gotta have something else. Ham, you could just get away with eating.
Right, because then you can put some. I mean, I guess that counts because you can put like mustard on it or. Regardless.
I should leave in this part. I was just talking about.
You know what? People will listen to us talk about ham.
I think they would. But speaking of ham, Big Liquid went ham on Mitch.
Bro,
right here.
I can't say I'm surprised. I think maybe Joe and Mario let off the gas at telling Mitch what to do.
It was only a +2, so it's not like it was a crazy deficit. But we'll just get right into it because
Mitch tries to not bring the rain.
Yeah, no Pelipper and no Barraskewda. Mitch kind of wants to pivot from the rain, and I think that may be a mistake for his overall team comp. And we see it in the trades and pickups as well, which we'll get to.
I agree.
But we've seen the rain, for the most part, this season work out for Mitch. So getting rid of it, maybe you're bored with it. Maybe you want to run different things.
I think he maybe wanted to throw a wrench in LCD's gears if he over-prepped for the rain.
Yeah, that's true too. But I think that Pelipper would do really well here.
Right. And when your team is this committed to rain, and you don't bring it, you're not throwing a wrench in your opponent's gears, you're more giving them a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to deal with this rain.
Now you don't have Amoonguss taking fire type attacks in the rain. You don't have Toxic Croak with the dry skim, Electric Thunders, right. There's a lot of things. Your team is pretty much built on the concept of rain. So without rain, your mons aren't as good. Also,
I love Amoonguss here. I feel like Mitch has actually made really good Amoonguss plays this season.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Amoonguss was my favorite mon that I used last season.
And it was that mon that you didn't want, too. I remember you were saying. You were like, yeah, Amoonguss. And then by the end, you were like, yeah, Amoonguss.
Yeah, I was hype on Amoonguss by the end of it. Circle Throw is awesome with rocks up because Mitch doesn't have any hazard removal.
Not a one.
Not a thing.
Actually, I'm looking it up.
Hydreigon, I think, does get defog.
That's what I'm thinking. I think Hydreigon gets defog.
But if he brought defog Hydreigon, I'd be
right. Sad. It's one of those things, again, I was surprised that Mega Pidgeot had defog.
Yeah.
And Hydreigon does get it.
At least Mega Pidgeot's a bird. Hydreigon's just a floating tank.
I just like how it's a German reference.
Yeah. And, Zygarde, just the 1,000 arrows just rains down on everybody. Ice Shard's just not enough. Piloswine's
not
dead.
Not from a Piloswine, yeah.
Even though you have Levitate, Levitate, Bronzong, and Levitate Hydreigon, 1,000 arrows is still hitting them. You cannot escape.
I looked at some of the trades and pickups, and after watching this game, and a lot of Mitch's games, I understand them a little more now, but I still don't. And I know I'm ahead of myself, but, Manectric's very obviously locked there, and he couldn't hit Volt Switch because he was afraid that Zygarde would have stayed in. It's just he wasn't. I don't think he actually had the team to win this. I think in the end, all his LCD was how to kind of play ahead.
Yeah, and actually that kind of benefited LCD there.
That emergency exit, yeah.
The emergency exit. I initially, when Galactopod first came out, I thought emergency exit was such a trash ability, but I've seen it come in handy a decent amount. It definitely procs on accident sometimes, but in general.
Knowing Electric is Scarf Locked, it does wonders for this game. Now now Mitch is going to hit an electric move. Well, never mind, it dies.
He's just going to die.
Now Mitch dies.
And Mitch is at 10 seconds left, so when the turns start getting tough, Drill Run! Wow, that's a huge
And it's gone.
play. And he eats the sucker punch.
Sucker. Yep, and then dies to the life orb.
Wow. And who comes in here? Hydreigon to Flash Cannon? No. Amoonguss to Sludge Bomb here. Or Spore, maybe? Nope, just Sludge Bomb. Poison?
Doesn't get the kill. Nope.
Ooh. Ziggy?
Zagrade.
How does Mitch bring this down to just a +2? Well, that might help.
Nope.
1,000 arrows.
I think Amoonguss just does some Amoonguss things for a minute.
Amoonguss so much. He's so fat. Yeah, and Amoonguss is like easily the win con. Smackdown. Wait a minute. That's what 1,000 arrows smacks him down too?
Yes, it does.
I had no idea.
Oh,
I thought it just hit. I didn't think it like made it permanent.
Yeah. That was huge too. Sacking Forgus to be able to get another first impression. Like this Goliathspod doing more than I ever thought I'd see Goliathspod do.
Yep. And
here... I definitely think the power shift in the league made us see a lot of different mons.
Oh my god, could you imagine if this Amoonguss could eat that 1,000 arrows? It very well could have 1v1 Ferrothorn, I think.
Depending on what the move was, yeah.
Depending on that last move.
Right. That was... Mitch almost brought up... who is LC Dizzle as opposed to Big Liquid?
I think, Big Liquid's the one battling. That's actually LCD. LC Dizzle, I'm sure, is like... just somebody watching the battle on their phone or something like that. Like,
it's got to be one of his friends.
It's probably like Jack or one of his friends or something like that. But yeah, dude, if Zygarde died to poison too, like there was a few things there. I think that Mitch actually played pretty decent. I think just the team
he
comp
did the
was
best he could considering. Yeah, it was just he had Florges wish support was huge this game.
Yeah. Oh,
this
100%.
Our seasons kind of have themes to them. I don't remember all of them. I remember there was like the Sticky Webs theme where everybody just had a Sticky Webs mon for some reason. Like everybody just went for Sticky Webs. This season has definitely been the season of Wish.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Everybody and their mother has a Wish passer.
Right, it's just a lot of people defensive Wish passing.
Yeah, the average number of turns definitely... Honestly, if we went back and we cataloged the last like couple seasons... I would argue that the average number of turns this season is like 10 or 15 more.
Oh yeah, my games alone, and like even not counting that 93 turn match, like if even that was only like a 50 turn, like all of my games, I think have been somewhere around the 40.
Yeah, like even without the outliers, I think just this season has been definitely more carefully played, let's say.
Yeah. And I noticed that Drax said that in some other leagues that this is more how they play, a lot slower, a lot longer turn counts.
Well, that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, but we shall see into the next battle, where it is myself versus Dylan.
Oh boy, I was the most surprised. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised that Dylan won, but by how much he won by? Damn.
Yeah, there was a big problem here for me, and its name was, I believe, Hitmonchan. Actually, no, it was Delphox, period. But right off the rip, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lead Dusknoir. I can Poltergeist anything. Dylan doesn't have a normal type. I know he's Choice Specs. I know I can live a Choice Spec Shadow Ball.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
I knew I could live it. I went for the Poltergeist.
Crit mattered.
Crit absolutely mattered because I had banned. I went banded Poltergeist. If he swapped out, something was dead. I had Trick. I had Taunt. I had Shadow Sneak. It was that.
Oh my god! If you tricked the Choice Band on him, that would have been hilarious.
The Dusknoir was super important to me dealing with a lot of Dylan's threats because now Delphox is at full health. Now I can't Shadow Sneak it, and I'm like, well, this is kind of crappy. My Garchomp doesn't outspeed the Delphox.
And this is just free rapid spin territory.
Yeah, and Fortress isn't doing anything here.
Fortress is a very passive Pokemon.
Yeah, no, it's not very do I counter here? I counter at some point. I think I might just
hit counter somewhere, yeah.
But yeah, I was definitely like tilted from the Dusknoir just dying off the rip, and then Fortress gets burned the second turn. I was like,
dude, this is the world's fastest Hitmonchan.
Yeah, and he's speedy. I'm like, I don't have anything to do with Hitmonchan anymore. I can't spin block. I can't block drain punches. I can't block mock punches. I have nothing to deal with Hitmonchan. I want to burn it because I don't want... And I don't even know if he has, like, Fire Punch or anything like that. Like, I don't want him to hit Fortress or Ice Punch for Garchomp.
Sending in Arcanine there almost kind of gave your kit away, too.
Yeah, and I actually went for the Moonblast there. I probably should have killed what was in front of me, but I really expected him to go into...
I remember watching that.
I expected him to go into Gastrodon to take the Water Absorb or the Storm Drain or whatever, so I didn't want to go for the Water-type move.
That's 1,000% fair.
And because of that, I lost Primarina, and then I lost another answer to Delphox and another answer to Hitmonchan, and I was like, well, I'm just not getting around any of this.
Yeah, and you know what? Garchomp isn't going to win that battle, I don't think.
And then I try to blow him up with Z Solar Beam, and it doesn't work. And he goes into Regidrago, and it does like 20%, and I'm not feeling good about myself.
You're picking interesting turns to hit what's in front of you as opposed to not hit what's in front of you.
Yeah, and I definitely don't feel like I played up to snuff with this game. Just in general, like, I'm kind of disappointed with how I played, but also, like, I think I played fine. I don't think I played bad.
Losing what's his face turn 1 really set you back. I agree.
Yeah. And, like, obviously there's other things, like Dylan's making good switches with Drago. He's playing good with Hitmonchan.
Oh, yeah. He's playing really well. Like, he's playing 4D chess right now.
Yeah, and I'm trying not to get 6-0. At this point, I'm on damage control. I'm like, there's no way I win the battle, but I just don't want to get 6-0.
Something needs to die.
Yeah, and I go into Garchomp here because I expect him to be... What does he do here? He does go for the Ice Shard. Because I expected him to Ice Shard because I knew I lived 1. And I get up a sub.
I am surprised you live 1, honestly.
With Mega Garchomp's bulk, he's pretty fat. And then he just can Mach Punch me 3 times, and it's GG. But I didn't get +6.
Racking up the king of the kills.
I said, go get your kills, king.
I remember you did say that.
And I love it. I love Hitmonchan just gunning me down.
Dude didn't need no pancakes, that's for sure.
If it's going to be any Pokemon, I'm glad it's Hitmonchan, and I'm glad it's Dylan's.
Hitmonchan putting in work.
The whole season, like, dude. This thing's actually really good.
Damn, this season definitely, these past couple seasons have turned my opinion on a lot of Mons.
Yeah.
Mega Audino and regular Audino being in the top 5.
They're both absurd. Like, Mega Audino's absurd. Like, actually, regular Audino...
If Mega Audino went from the, oh my god, Manus drafted that, let's make fun of him because it's terrible, to, oh my god, now I have to try and kill this thing.
Yeah, how am I going to kill this thing? It's got 128 in both defenses and, like, 102 HP. Like, why? Who made this?
It's such a good wish pass.
It's insane. But, yeah, so I got +5'd by Dylan. No points for the Clefable Conference Cup. Sets me back to 3-3, which is not awful, but definitely not where I want to be. But Dylan just completely... He danced around me. I couldn't hit his Pokemon.
Look at him. Happy feet. Happy feet.
Look at him. Look at him. My chance bouncing, dude. He's ready.
I forget the rest of that video now.
What? The Wombo combo? That ain't Falco.
Yeah, there it is.
That ain't Falco.
Wombo combo.
Oh, classic. I got Wombo combo. That's actually true. That's actually kind of what happened to me. But into...
Just chalk it up to being full tilt.
Yeah, but I wasn't. I think I just played not great.
You were full tilt. What are you talking about?
I was on full tilt. I was totally on full tilt. That had to have been it. Into the next battle, where we got Hunter versus Dan, and now I haven't seen this one either. Dan's got a lot of flowers on his team.
I watched it. I don't remember it. I was at a bingo at a brewery, so I was drinking a couple beers.
You're at the bingo.
So,
let's go.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Finally, another game came up because y'all took your time this week.
Yeah, this week, definitely. I wanted to battle for broadcast, but it just wasn't exactly happening.
Somebody was saying it's like midterms week, so life happens.
Midterms week? Oh, God.
Was it Kyle?
Oh, it's February break, I think.
Okay.
Right?
So, regardless, life happens.
Yeah.
So you have a couple days.
But, yeah, no, I don't think I've seen this game. But I love Duosion. I love Roselia. I love the fact that there's Eviolite Mons. I see big Big, what's it called? Big Vullaby. And
Vullaby?
The Mandibuzz is the Big Vullaby.
Oh, okay. I was like, I see Duosion.
Duosion's here.
Duosion's getting paralyzed right now.
I love this thing.
I love how this is a mon that's slower than Regirock.
Yeah, it is slower than Regirock. It's probably got base like 30 speed.
Because like my thought process was, okay, Trick Room. Okay, Regirock's real slow. Oh wait, so is Duosion.
Yeah, and he's paralyzed, so he's like way slower than Regirock.
Talk about how Comfey is the ultimate fuck you to weather teams and Trick Room teams.
Yeah, I just said priority. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I have Giga Drain also.
Yes, like I'm just gonna go first.
More Pokemon should get triage. I think that would be great.
Also, Iron Defense, hilarious.
Yeah, what do you... At this point, though, what do you real... Oh, stored power!
Right.
I was like, what are you going to do?
Dies. It still doesn't even kill Lantern.
That's so awesome. So he had Trick Room, stored power, Iron Defense. And what was his last move? Was it like Rest or something?
I'd assume it would have been Recover.
Oh, it probably was Recover.
But he didn't hit it when he had the chance.
Oh,
so...
could you imagine? He could have swept the whole team.
Yeah.
Because most of these are physical attackers.
Right.
Comfy's not hitting hard enough.
He has no special answer to get rid of that.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude, the Cinderace doing the things. I love this Pokemon.
Cinderace?
Yeah. I love it.
I don't know how I feel about him.
I understand it, but I'm still tilted that I did not understand how great Greninja and Cinderace would have been together on a team.
Oh, the double Protean. You don't know what type I am.
Yeah, one of them is special, the other one's physical, and they're hitting you with stab all the time.
Oh god.
Right.
That's gonna happen eventually. Somebody's gonna draft both of them.
I don't think that, like, so we see Coco Garchomp. I think that's a 400-point combo. I don't know if the two of them together are worth 400 points.
I sort of agree, because honestly, you kind of find that you want to just like do too many things with each of them. It's like if you have too many options, you have a tough time like building.
Right.
Having two Protean users means that you can just build them however you want.
I don't like Obstagoon purely based on its sprite. I think it looks stupid as fuck.
I think that Obstagoon with its like arms out looks pretty cool. With its arms like all crossed up like that, I think it looks really dumb.
I think his head is way too big.
Oh, his sprite? Yeah, his head's way too big on his sprite. It's literally the size of like Dragalge's body. This thing is so big. Tailwind? Comfy gets Tailwind? I did not know that. And okay, actually, you know what? Sludge Wave doing that much to Roselia is kind of crazy. Just because if it was Eviolite.
But that's also adaptability neutral.
Yeah, but like I assume it was Eviolite Roselia, and that was still 70%.
Well, it could have been a physical build though.
It could have been physically defensive. You're right.
Because like adaptability, Dragalge has lots of attack, if I recall.
It's got base, I think 97 special attack.
Bro, you have a problem.
I know.
You have a problem.
Look it up. Tell me I'm right more.
That's why you have a problem, because I already looked it up.
Wait, really? I know. Well, I was considering drafting Dragalge, so I didn't, but I've been wanting him for a while.
It's normal for people to know like speeds. Like I can give that. Like you know all of the stats.
I know a lot of stats. I don't know all the stats. Like I don't know what Mandibuzz's stats are. I just don't. I've never used it. I've never looked at it.
I've always looked at it and I never pulled the trigger.
Mandibuzz?
Yeah.
It's
a great Pokemon.
Dummy good. Yeah, take 23.5%.
I think it's because by the time I look at it, I already have a dark type.
Yeah, and like having a dark type be like defensive as well, I feel like it's something I don't love.
Right.
But
it's
I mean, obviously with a flying type, with Roost, with the defense.
Like offensive grass types. I don't like offensive grass types.
Yeah,
I
also really don't
grass
like
types.
Offensive grass types that much. I agree. Draining Kiss not doing anything to Mandibuzz, even if it's super effective.
This game, for the next however many turns, is how the fuck do I get around this Mandibuzz?
Yeah, also they're both paralyzed, so like, things aren't exactly happening.
Right.
Zero Aura.
This thing...
I didn't even know it got Fake Out.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
He came out before they stopped giving good coverage moves.
Oh.
Shinmon's with ridiculous stat distributions.
That's almost
you
like...
know his stat distributions?
Yeah, Zeraora's stat distributions cracked out.
Oh my god, he has 143 base speed, 112 attack, and 102 special attack.
He's cracked.
With Volt Absorb, like, that's not... His defenses aren't bad either. He's 88 HP, 75 defense.
Is it base 600? Like, is he a 600 total, or are you on Smogon?
I am on Smogon, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I wish it told you the base stat total. How come Smogon... How come you don't tell us the base stat total? That's really dumb, actually. And Hunter throws out the GG in chat.
It's 600, you're right. I did the math.
600, yeah.
You were right, it's 600.
Hunter throws out the GG, which I guess I understand. Like, you're not really going to get over this Comfy.
No, this is...
Is it really a +4, though?
Yeah, look at it. He's got 4 mons.
It's a +3.
Oh, it's +3?
Comfy dies.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't hit training. What?
He doesn't go for it, and he loses a mon. But the big dog comes in.
Which, I was actually surprised that the big dog was faster than Zeraora.
He's probably scarfed.
That's a ballsy move.
For Zygarde 10?
I mean, he probably wanted it specifically to fight Zeraora.
Yeah.
Because he probably doesn't live that play rough.
Yeah, you're probably right. Dog isn't exactly super bulky.
No, I have his stats up, 54 HP, and his normal defense
HP?
is 71.
Oh, that's not
Zygarde Complete, however, has some goddamn broken stats.
Is it 216 HP?
216 HP, but to be fair, it doesn't proc until it's half.
Yeah. Well, you know how I know that? I think it's because Ziggy Dog has 54, regular Zygarde is 108, and then it doubles. It just doubles every time.
Oh, it's double. Okay.
Yeah. So then it's 216. I don't know what the rest of its stats do, but a +3 for Dan. Not that he wasn't on the board, but a +3 is kind of a big deal.
No, that's good.
That's pretty good.
Man. Listen, winning the game is good. Getting anything higher than like a +2, even better.
Yeah, that's a win hard. You can be proud of, definitely. And we
Who did he beat again?
What's that?
Oh, he beat Hunter. Okay.
Yeah, we just have more and more reasons to move Comfy up. Because Comfy Triage is just so good, dude.
Listen, I'm gonna die on the hill that just because Amon does good doesn't mean.
I agree with that. I don't think Comfy is worth anything more than 100, but it's still kind of ridiculous.
Is it 120 still?
Is it 120 right now?
It was at one point in Comfy's life cycle. It was 120.
Oh, it might be 120 now. Actually,
it is. It's 120
now. Okay, well, it might be worth 120 then.
Yeah, like it's definitely not worth 160.
Yeah,
not I'm even a little uncomfortable paying 120 for it. But you know what? It did the thing.
Me personally, I'd probably pay.
Wasn't that
100? I probably wouldn't pay 100.
That was a recent pickup too. Yeah, he dropped Slurpuff for that. So look at that, his pickup coming in clutch.
Yeah, and a +3, and into the last battle. Oh, look at that tall ass tree.
Yo, game of the week.
This is a game of the week.
Oh man, some things happened. I don't remember what the things were because I watched it like, I think early because I think this match happened late.
Lebo over Drac. I love Beware. Oh, he actually brought rain this time.
He did. It's been the first time in weeks.
Wow, no Torkoal.
I mean, what a way to fight Mega. What's his face over there?
The
Tony Fucko.
Yo, why are there 8 people watching this? What do you mean?
Oh my god, it's a large kahuna burger. I never understood that.
The large kahuna, dude. Well, the big kahuna.
That's a tasty burger.
Liquid. There's me.
Now I get it.
I'm back. Roxy.
Bro, I love Mega Diancie. Joe turned me off it. I don't very much like normal boy, but Mega Boy.
I mean, I had Mega Diancie. I love that thing. That thing can just win you a game.
Yeah. Sneaky. Wow. That person who watched was somebody who was in the league for one whole season that Joe
Sneaky
brought in.
Canuck?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
That's kind of
He
funny.
he did well too. I was surprised he didn't stick around.
Yeah, well, sometimes other people got things going on.
Frog Kid.
Froggy!
I love
it. I'm coming for you, Froggy. Oh my god, dude. The scene where Danny DeVito's in therapy. He's just talking about the Frog Kid.
God damn, Jim, you are so hard to kill.
I know, dude. Look at my purple ass.
Diancie really does a lot of work in this game too. For me saying like I don't really like normal Diancie, like it does things, dude. I mean, it does what it has to do.
I was never a huge fan. Anytime I got the chance to use normal Diancie,
get the fuck
but
there.
You know, obviously Diamond Storm's still super good. Like 150 in both your defenses is really, really good. Crota in Rain is not very good. But Lebos doesn't even blink. He doesn't even blink, dude.
He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, he's full on ready to sack this boy because he can't let that happen.
That's actually insane that he didn't blink. I would have blinked. Oh my god, and Beware takes
That's a crit. That's a crit, bro.
Bro, Beware is so fat.
He's huge. Wait, Trump's not president. He's huge. We get the H back now.
Huge.
It's huge again, guys. Huge. We get the H back.
I actually can't believe that a critical hit Aqua Jet adaptability in the rain.
Right. 30%.
30%. Crit. What? And Lebo goes crit hurt. Crit didn't do anything.
Heal Bell. That's why it does work, because it continuously, every time Drac hits Toxic, you can bet your ass Diancie is coming in within about 5 minutes.
Yeah, dude. And that's honestly, sometimes that's all you need a mon to do.
Yeah, and you know what? And it got rid of Vikavolt, my most hated mon.
I don't know why you hate Vikavolt so much.
Because Tristan 3-0'd me with it. With it. No, the rest of his team did not matter. Vikavolt beat me 3 times.
In a row?
In a season.
Oh, yes. In a season. Oh, okay.
In a single season, I got beat by Vikavolt 3 times.
Oh, no. Wait, 2 regular games and a playoff game?
Right.
Oh, jeez, man. That's stinky. And Drain Punch, Beware.
Oh, just give me all that damage back. And then Zapdos eating that Draco,
yeah,
too.
that was a pretty big eat, because now you can just roost.
Freest roost. I remember watching it, saying that to myself.
Yeah. And, even though, Audino's getting 33% of its HP back every single time, Drac is kind of strapped for answers. His best answer to, everything is Alone Executor. Just a nice Leaf Storm does good damage to everything except for Zapdos. But you already, blew your load on Zapdos, and it didn't really do what you needed it to do. You can't 2-hit KO with Draco Meteor, so you gotta find a way to deal with Zapdos now, and you don't have a way to deal with Zapdos.
And you know what? If I remember right, we were bullshitting, but the turn that Vikavolt died was a very, I think it was a very interesting turn. I want to say I was surprised to see Vikavolt in against Diancie.
Yeah.
Because I think Diamond Storm was already revealed, and I can't remember if it was on a Switch.
I think that's the Switch that it was revealed. I think that he expected, a Moonblast or something.
Oh, okay.
And then switched out to Vikavolt and then took a Diamond Storm.
In the dome.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to stop Mega Camerupt?
What is that? Is that HP Grass? It has to be HP.
It has to be, yeah.
It has to be. And there's no Trick Room user on this team unless Audino has it.
I'm fairly sure Executor gets it.
Yeah, Executor does get it, but also all of Drac's mons are slow except for Crobat. And he could really afford to go fast at this point in time.
And you know what? When you're looking at a weather team, I'm kind of surprised there wasn't more Trick Room.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, and Mega Swampert hasn't even hit the field yet.
No, it hasn't. And it doesn't honestly do that much in the grand scheme of things in this match, if I remember right. I think it comes in now, actually. No, okay. Still wrong.
Yeah, but I think you're right. Honestly, looking at Drac's team versus Lebo's team, I feel like Lebo has a lot, I don't want to say better Pokemon. I just think his team comp is just, more tight, He just has better answers for more of Drac's threats than the other way around. As much as I love Mega Camerupt. Also, that was a hilarious read.
Hilarious read. And then this was dangerous.
Dude, if he got an Ancient Power boost, I would have lost my mind.
And he plays this game for a couple turns too, Lebo does.
Wow. Well, I don't know why you would.
That's a dangerous game.
Yeah, that's 20% right there.
Now it's less dangerous, but...
I would have kept going for it. Oh, I guess if you went for Toxic, I don't know. Get the boost.
Well, now he doesn't have the rain to deal with, so he can hit stab flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Because Mega Camerupt has some pretty decent stats, if I recall.
I mean, it's like sheer force, 140 special attack, 145 special attack. I don't know.
God, you have a problem.
Is it 145?
145.
Yeah.
Also, did not know it got sheer force. Ew.
Yeah, it's real
Wait a second.
Good.
He can't go Super Saiyan.
Who can't go Super Saiyan?
Mega Camerupt.
Oh, because he can't hold a life orb. Yeah.
No, because he can't get the sheer force. Sheer force gets rid of Ancient Power's boost. No.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wait a minute.
So, yeah. See what I'm saying now?
Damn.
Sheer force is the one that ignores the second part of the move to make it do more damage.
Maybe that could be an oversight. I mean, it might also be the only special rock type move that Camerupt gets, so it could just be coverage. But missing out on that chance is kind of big. And here's Swampert, and Swampert's now here. Just click a bunch of buttons, or click rocks. I guess if you're gonna be here a while.
He gets.
Dude, why into Polytoad?
Wow. He gets no. You're right. I think that's his only special rock type move.
Yeah, because he doesn't get Power Gem. And he only gets like Rock Slide and Stone Edge, I think.
Yeah, he gets Rock Slide and Stone Edge, yep.
No,
So what's Ancient Power become then? What's Sheer Force give you? I forget.
Sheer Force is 1.3. So that means it's 90.
90?
Basically.
Okay. So you know what? That's not terrible.
Is it 90? Or is it...
Well, it's 60, so yeah, it would go to... No.
Oh, no, it's 70, 78?
So, yeah, 70-something. Yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah, we say 90. We're multiplying it by 1.5.
Yeah.
We both did that.
Ugh, stop wishing shit, right? The theme of this season. Everybody, no more wish for the next couple games.
Yeah, we're going to ban every mon that can learn wish, except for Togedemaru. And any other mon with an HP stat below 70. You can run Wish on Pokemon with HP stats below 70.
You can illegally run Wish on like Dusknoir.
Yeah.
And Dusknox.
Like that's fine. You can illegally do it. Yeah. You can't legally do it on Pokemon like Alomomola though. That's just absurd. Frog Kid's here. Damn, Lebo's games are going long too.
This isn't Lebo's fault. Lebo is in the long. Lebo is just in the long game.
I'm gonna honestly, like, if I had a little more free time, I would absolutely do some math. I would go through and I would see how many turns each game was. Yeah, that's big.
We need you.
How many turns is each game this season? Average them out, and then take all the games from last season and average them out, and then tell me the difference.
It's not that much more information than you already take. Just at the end of the match, just write down the turn count. You already write down the kill count.
You know, that's a really good point.
You already track the kills.
Yeah, maybe not. You don't need to do that retroactively, but
watch,
from now
he's gonna
on,
go like one step more, and he's gonna be like, Zapdos killed Executor on turn 53.
Oh god. Like, what turn has the most kills? Like, turn, 21 has, by far the best, kill record.
Oh, Jesus. No, but really, though, Lebo, the first time Drac and Lebo met was another long game.
Yeah.
It was Lebo had to play extra careful around Drac because Drac had the upper hand the whole time. And
you know what? I mean, Drac at this point, I thought, 20 turns ago, Drac was behind. At this point, he's a Pokemon up, and the Rain Setter's gone.
Except now he has 2 turns and 4 mons left.
Oh, and the superpower. Could you imagine if you went into Crobat right there?
I'm surprised he didn't slam Liquidation boosted in the rain. That probably would have done more damage.
And he does go for the Liquidation now. Oh, but compared to superpower?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do some math. 1.5 times 1.5. Yeah, you times 2 is 240. No, I think superpower is still stronger. Because it's super effective.
Normal Audino.
Pull out the calcs. I can't believe Drax actually still in this game. I thought he lost 20 turns ago, but he's actually playing it really smart.
First of all, why does it autofill to waterfall is the move and not liquidation?
That's a good point.
It's fucking rude.
Lebo goes, Audino needs to be a 60 at least. That's basically been the topic of conversation this entire night has been Audino busted.
Yeah, honestly, Audino is just a problem.
Oh, and Tebow kills the Zapdos. Or the Crobat. Zapdos kills the Crobat, yes. That is English.
Oh, okay, you are 1,000% right. Superpower does more damage.
Yeah. And Crobat's dead, and Exeggutor comes in, and maybe he gets Hidden Power iced. Doesn't even matter, because he's at 19%. No ability to heal. U-turn. See you later.
Track was banking on, he says it in our little Ambipom chat that we have, I want to say no EVs on, he might have put it here. Yeah, I was counting on Zap not being speed invested.
Yeah. And then Jet wasn't going to kill. Speed tie.
It was a speed tie.
Oh, it was a speed tie. Wait, with who?
I don't know. Probably,
Crawdaunt?
That's what I'm thinking. But Zapdos isn't that slow.
I mean, Crawdaunt's base 60, I want to say. And
yeah, but Zapdos is 155 on Crawdaunt.
Oh, 55, then 252. I don't even know, man. I feel like that's almost impossible for them to, or for Crawdaunt to outspeed the Zapdos. I feel like that's just not going to happen.
Dance.
Maybe it wasn't about that. But a +3 for Lebo, bringing rain. Mitch didn't bring rain. Lebo said, you know what? There's got to be one rain game this week.
Right. One would say he brought the thunder.
He did. The storm coming. And, a nice +3. Beware. Still in the back pocket. How much HP did Beware have? He was 83. Yeah, okay. That's a thick Pokemon. I love it, dude. I love it. A lot of really, really good games this time. And a lot of things happening on the other non-battling side of the Pokemon Fun League. So, let's go into the trades and pickups.
So many first-round picks are gone that people just dropped.
I don't think people are ready
at least
time.
6.
But let's start it off right. Let's talk about Dave. Dave's dropping Tangela for Thievul and Hitmonlee for Gigalith. Now,
Gigalith?
These are... I need to make it tinier because now I can't see Dave's team as well as that because I'm going to forget. Okay. Dave doesn't have anything that gets Sand Rush. Gigalith is good regardless. It's pretty decent defense, pretty decent special defense. It's a rock setter, so you don't have to do it with Garchomp necessarily, because that was your only rock setter before.
I feel like it has good attack too.
It's got a pretty good attack. You know, body press also as well.
Body press.
And I think that overall it's probably an upgrade. Hitmonlee is obviously very, very good, but if you're not finding a place to put a kind of late game cleaner on your team that's not, Coco or Garchomp, you already have a couple decent physical threats. Marowak, Hitmonlee might not be doing it for you. Gigalith, while you don't need to run Sand, is mostly used for Sand, so.
It's kind of interesting too, because we moved Gigalith up, and now that he's tier 2, a lot of good Mons left in tier 2. I'm surprised he didn't grab over that, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe he has some sort of master plan.
Right. He knows what he's doing.
An AV Gigalith, a cursed Gigalith, Gigalith is a really, really good Pokemon, even besides Sandstorm. So I'm actually totally okay with that. Tangela for Thievel hurts me a little bit.
It's a 40. Listen, anytime somebody just swaps their tier 5 mon around, we just move on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
tier 4, though, isn't it?
No.
Tangela's really good.
No. Well, not no to the really good. No to the tier 4. That's it. You are right. It is tier 4.
Yeah,
wow.
It gets knockoff, regenerator, the Eviolite, leech seed, like sleep powder. It's really good.
It's smaller Tangrowth. I get it. Yeah, it's good mon, but I did not think.
And getting rid of smaller Tangrowth for this thing.
Oh, well then he. Okay, so he wanted Gigalith.
Yeah, he traded up for Gigalith.
Right, and down. Okay.
And down for her Hitmonlee. Yeah, traded up for Gigalith, down for Thievel.
There's just don't.
And I hope that, obviously it's week 7, so we'll see if we even see Thievel in the next few weeks.
If we don't see Gigalith, I'm gonna be even more confused because
yeah. But hey, sometimes you make the pickup because you don't want the other person to have that Pokemon. Maybe Dave said, maybe Dave's fighting like a sand team. He's like, you know what? I don't want them to pick up Gigalith.
Maybe.
Who knows, man? James, 1 trade, dropping Infernape for Latias.
The Infernape experiment is over. James had Infernape for 3 weeks.
Yeah. R.I.P. Infernape, dude.
Yeah, that's. It's almost. I feel like when you pick up a mon and then you drop it a couple weeks later, it's almost like a waste of a.
Oh, I mean, 100%. There is definitely like an experiment, but you really have to think that mon doesn't work with your team to trade it away after changing up almost your entire team.
Now, I do like Latias here much better than Infernape. He doesn't have a fire type, and that hurts me to my core, but with Togedemaru, Drapion, Toxapex,
I agree. I think that Latias, Sylveon, Toxapex, Drapion, even Skarmory, he has a lot of really good synergy.
Yeah, he's got a lot of ways above EQ, but if he was gonna get all these ways to not be super weak to EQ, he should have kept his sand team.
Yeah, some could argue that, but also I think that James's team obviously only has 1 pickup left. It's probably at its final form if he decides to use the pickup. I hope it's not on coughing. But overall I think that James's team is just really bulky, and I think it can do the thing. I think that it has the overall potential to be really, really scary.
James, you know what? I think this is the reverse of the season that he tier 5 my ass, where he only drafted tier 5 mons.
Did he only draft tier 5 mons?
Oh, he did that first season. It lasted 3 games, and then he dropped one of them for tier S. It was Speed Deoxys, and I think he had 1 other mon maybe that was outside of tier 5.
Oh god.
Yeah.
But Infernape for Latias, I'm sad about that because I love Infernape, but also
Me too.
It makes sense.
I don't like Latias. I don't like special dragons.
I
don't like Draco Meteor.
I don't love Draco Meteor either. This is why we co-host together. This is because we have mutual hatred for special attacking dragon types.
It might also just be because I've watched Latios miss so many crucial Dracos.
Yeah, after your first couple Draco Meteor misses, you're just having not a good time. Mitch is not pivoting from Rain, but there's some different things going on here.
Yeah, I get it a little bit. Kabutops is one hell of a swift swimmer. He drops Barraskewda into Mega Manectric because he drops Manectric into Glaceon, and upgrading Manectric into Mega Manectric, I'm behind it.
I'm behind that too. I think that's a great idea.
I love that mon. Mega Manectric is one of my favorite Pokemon. So good.
And you know what that does for Mitch too? is that opens up the item slot. Because now he doesn't need to be faster or hit harder. He's just going to do that. And he can switch moves. He doesn't need to have, the choice specs, the choice scarf. I don't think it was a Z captain.
And he can get the cheeky lightning rod into intimidate plays.
I wish that I had known that he was going to drop Piloswine. Because I've wanted Piloswine for 3 seasons now. And now I'm out of pickups, so I can't do it.
He dropped Smeargle and Kabutops and dropped Piloswine to Marowak.
He didn't bring Smeargle 1 week, I think. I don't think he brought it at all. So I think that was overdue. I think that getting rid of Smeargle for Kabutops, downgrade from Barraskewda, in my opinion, because Barraskewda can be played outside of Rain. But Kabutops is also not a bad Scarf Pokemon either. So,
The only thing... I don't really like Glaceon.
I hate that thing. I hate its bangs. I hate its color. I hate how everyone loves it. I just have no... I wanted to not talk about Glaceon because I didn't want to get heated. I hate Glaceon more than I hate Volcanion.
That's fair. One of these mons sucks and one of them is amazing.
Well, which one's amazing? I don't get it.
I don't know. The fire type that gets water absorbed.
He's got it. I can't. Volcanion's built like a cock ring, dude. I can't. He just looks so fucking
You hate the design of Volcanion.
I hate the way he looks, dude.
You have to get past the cock ring and realize that he's so good,
man. Oh man, but back to these pickups. I think that overall these are pretty good. I think
Smeargle wasn't doing anything with cheap rain sweepers. I know we made it our thing to get all of the Swift Swimmers, the Sand Rushers, the Chlorophyll users up. But apparently y'all motherfuckers forgot Ludicolo at 60, Kabutops at 100, and I guess Dryskin Toxicroak at 60.
Well, Kabutops at 100 is interesting to me because Kabutops really hasn't been picked. Although, rapid spin mechanics mean that could also be your spinner. You could get a +1 speed.
Kabutops on his, I can't call it his championship making team.
Oh, in season 9, right.
That was one of his Swift Swimmers. I'm pretty sure he had Kabutops and Mega Swampert.
Did he have Rain? He had Mega Venusaur.
No, he had. He put Mega Venusaur in the Rain, and I was like, that's a genius and a terrible idea all at the same time.
Yeah, but I think overall, I like a lot of these pickups. I like Kabutops. I like Mega Manectric. I hate Glaceon. Oh, also Marowak. Underrated.
I don't like Marowak.
I think he's underrated. I think that base 80 attack doubled is absurd. The fact that it takes an item to do it kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do?
I don't know what he's doing here. We'll see.
Yeah, and
I love the Mega Manectric. That's it for me.
That's a super good. Actually, did I? Okay, I already fought Mitch twice, I believe. Yes. So I think I don't need to fight him again. Good. I didn't want to fight Mega Manectric. Good. And lastly, I am dropping Regieleki for Weavile. And I'm dropping Dusknoir for Celebi.
The whole reason that we had me counting who dropped their first couple round picks. Mm-hmm. So Regieleki, the overall first round in the draft. Oh no, was it?
Yeah, he was.
He was the first pick, right?
Yeah. I just couldn't reasonably find a spot on my team for him. I liked what he did, but he was taking too much damage from neutral hits. And he wasn't putting up the numbers that a 160 should. And if my opponent had a ground type, I had to either just hard switch or it was no fun.
I can't say much. I don't know very much about I know Regidrago does Dragon Dance and I know Regieleki does screens.
Regieleki is screens, explosion, E-speed, electric type moves, and then it gets assurance and bounce, and that's about it.
Make it your Z Captain run Z bounce.
I ran Z, and I can actually say it now. I ran Z assurance against James because I wanted to. If he swapped his Excadrill in on Stealth Rocks and took damage that turn, a Z assurance killed that, it 2-hit KO'd that Excadrill.
That's amazing.
And it outsped him. So I was like, that was the heat. But you have to run stupid tech like that to get over a ground type. That's not even that bulky. So,
Regieleki, better use to your 160 now, or actually downgrading him to 120 here.
Mm-hmm. And I saw how you used Weavile last season, and I was like, I want a knockoff user. I want him to go fast. I want him to have priority. And
dude,
here he is.
I remember initially looking at when I saw your drops come through, and I was like, you're gonna have a little bit of an issue with fire, but I mean, you've got Primarina, you've got Megachomp, you've got Arcanine.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, I like your final form team here.
Yeah, and Dusknoir got critical hitted, and I was like, nope, you're done. I was like,
I saw that.
I put him out on the field. He got hit one time, and I was like, nope, you're off the team. Sorry.
I want Dusknoir to be good.
Me too. Really badly.
That's it.
It's not that good.
The end of the sentence. I want him to be good.
But that's all for trades and pickups. Let's talk about the King of the Kill.
Ooh, wait. Whoa. Before we completely leave trades and pickups, for those listening, next week they lock.
Yeah, next week, these trades and pickups lock. So if you got pickups you have to use, Jack, Hunter, Tristan. Tristan hasn't used any? Oh, God.
Tristan does this thing where he goes, I just drafted a good team. I'm pretty sure his brother did the same shit.
Oh, God. Okay. I can't.
Kyle beats us while he's not paying attention and he's doing college work.
Kyle used to pick up. Rob can use pickups. Dylan can still use pickups. Wow. There's a lot of people who have a lot of pickups left, so get them in.
So for those out there who actually listen to us ramble for roughly an hour and a half, next week your roster's lock.
Yeah.
Week 8, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yep, next week, not this week. A lot of people use their remaining ones this week, though. Me, Mitch, and I believe... Actually, that was it. Me and Mitch. But, yes. So, on the King of the Kill side, Mega Absol still at the top. 17 total
Very
kills.
far at the top.
Very far now. Yeah, Torkoal not coming to this week really sealed the deal for Mega Absol. I think probably being the season kill leader. It's going to be really hard for somebody to top that.
Yeah, at this point, there's only... I mean, do we stop King of the Kill? We should stop King of the Kill at the regular season.
It does stop at the regular season, yeah. That's where Vic stops it. Because, then other mods don't have the chance to
that's what I'm saying.
Get more kills. Torkoal with 11. Nidoking, I believe, making his first appearance. That's when you know it's bad. When Kyle has 2 Pokemon on the King of the Kill board.
Yeah.
17 and 9. Mega Altaria with 9 as well. G Zapdos with 9. Regular Zapdos with 8. Actually, a whole bunch of Pokemon with 8. Hitmonchan, 8.
Hitmonchan.
Rack up those kills, King. Dragapult, Mega Pidgeot, and Crawdon, all with 8. So yeah, Absol very cleanly at the top. G Articuno, finally off that board.
You know what? I almost took Mega Absol this season too.
Yeah, and Mega Absol is obviously putting in a lot of work.
Great run. It's a great lead. I'm surprised he hasn't led with it yet.
6 weeks and 17 kills. That's an average of almost 2.5 kills per game.
It's almost 3 kills a game, yeah.
Almost 3, yeah. So that's insane. Let's talk, because this was a Conference Cup week. Let's talk about the Conference Cup.
The biggest part of this week, Clefable.
Let's go.
Versus Tauros.
Let's go.
Tauros almost clean swept.
Almost. But not quite.
They would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for Murphy, his meddling team.
His meddling girder.
1
point for Clefable, and everybody else is still very much in the running. Ambipom and Miltank, it's going to be tough.
Done?
No, there's still week 9 left. Right? Isn't that how that works?
Week? Yeah. Let me see.
Because everybody battles, right? Yeah, because there's the second half of Conference Cup, week 8, where the other 3 divisions go. And then the week 9, where I believe everybody goes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Tauros is almost done. Tauros has 1 more week. Yeah. Everybody else has 2 more weeks.
So everybody's still in the running. Clefable's not. We're not. Yeah.
Clefable's done, yeah.
That's okay. I had my chance with a first-round pick. I just traded it away, so I don't need another one. That's okay.
You know what? Sometimes having first-round pick is stressful, man.
Yeah, I don't want it again.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I'll probably want it again. But, yeah, so Conference Cup still very, very tight in contention. Let's look at the standings. Oh, my God. This is a complete picture here. Myself, top of the Clefable division, only by
Honestly, we should just look at the playoff picture. 'Cause most of the standings don't matter anymore. The playoff picture, now that it's in contention, is
we should look at the playoff picture. You're right.
Yeah,
it's
like
the playoff picture.
It's a playoff picture, which is crazy. The 3 leaders are all 5-1.
Yeah, Lebo 5-1, Ambipom division.
Lebo standing proudly at. You know what? I'm happy. I'm the only person he lost to all season.
With the De Silva brothers, and then Lebo right behind him. Let's go, Lebo.
Then we got Manny leading his division.
Yeah, the 4-2 plus 14 as well. Plus 14, still very, very good plus. You know?
I can't believe you're at the top of your division plus 3-3. That's bonkers.
Let's go. Yeah, 3-3 plus 13. It just means I have to work harder at the very end of the season. I don't like.
You're tied in wins with Murphy.
Yep. Yes, I am. Bick, wildcard slot 4-2 plus 17. LCD 4-2 plus 15. And then Drac 3-3 plus 12. So the only reason I'm in playoff right now is because I'm the leader of the division.
Yeah, you lead your division.
Actually, wait, I would be...
No, you'd be ahead of Drac.
I would be 8. So,
yeah.
Woohoo. But that could all very well shake up.
So the only reason Drac's in the seed 8 right now is because you lead your division.
Yes, that's exactly it. But Dave, Dylan, Jack, Murphy, and M1 are all 3-3.
Yeah. And you know what? They're plus 11, plus 10, plus 10, plus 9, and M1's plus 5, but you know what? If he wins out and the rest of them bitches lose,
wins matter more than the plus. If M1's 4-3 and everybody else is 3-4, M1
and then the rest of us here. Jesus Christ.
Yep. And the only people systematically eliminated, Rob and James, 1-5 plus 3 and 1-5 plus 5.
I can't believe that I am still in the running. Cannot believe that at 2-4 plus. No, I'm not plus 2.
You are.
I'm plus 4. I have plus 4. Thank you.
That's a Joe error. Take it up with Joe.
Joe. I'm messaging him right now.
But yeah, you're still in the running. You are still definitely there. I'm trying to get my cat to come on my lap so that she stops.
I'm messaging Joe. I'm plus 4, thank you.
Yeah, please fix that, Joe. Thank you. But yeah, so everybody's still in the running except for Rob and James, which means that this coming week could very well be one of the most. Well, we'll get there, but the schedule.
You know what? I never thought that I'd see Rob and James with the same record ever.
Mm-hmm. But week 8 is happening. It's hip. It's here. I'm scared. It's me versus James. It's the battle that happened that took me out of playoffs last season. And he made some pickups. He made Latias a pickup, and I don't like that.
He can play Ruiner.
He could play Ruiner, and I hope he doesn't. I hope he just doesn't try as hard. But I will pick myself after losing a plus 5. I really don't want that to happen again, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit better this week.
I have faith. I'm picking you.
Thanks, dude. Murphy versus Mitch, another Clefable division. This could matter. This could matter a lot.
Murphy.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna pick Mitch.
You know who does real well against a rain team? Oh wait, never mind. Pelipper will win that fight.
Yeah, I see Pelipper.
I can't pick Mitch. I'm not able to pick Mitch. Murphy.
I know you can't, but for the sake of diversifying our picks, I'll pick Mitch. Kyle versus Dylan.
It's like a pick 6. I pick Mitch.
Kyle versus Dylan. I'm gonna go with Kyle. I think Mega Absol is just gonna start doing things.
You might want to eat your pancakes this week, Dylan.
Yeah. You gotta get that energy up. Those carbohydrates if you're going to beat Kyle. Rob versus LCD, to me, LCD.
Yeah.
It's not a question in my mind. Bick versus Manny. Ooh.
I'm riding Manny here. Ooh. I'm riding Manny. Nice.
I'm gonna take Bick. I think that Bick is just gonna think about everything Manny could possibly do.
And I think Manus' strategy of thinking as little as possible about this season is going to win him in the game.
That could very well be the case, because don't you just love how Pokemon works like that? Dan versus Dave. I think Dave, just because his team scares me.
I don't know.
Although Comfey exists. Comfey could drain and kiss everything.
You're the man, Dan. I got faith in you.
Let's go. All right, Mike. All right, Mike.
Not me.
You keeping this season alive, baby?
No.
Let's go.
Right to Tristan.
Let's go. I'm voting you.
Actually, you know what? This is for my draft pick next season. This isn't for my season keeping it alive. I got this.
You got this. You got this, dude. Mike.
It's for my draft pick, damn it.
Exactly.
So I can draft these disgusting defensive cords I've been thinking of.
Hunter versus Lebo. I gotta give it to Lebo. I've seen too much of his team do too many turns of battling to not give it to Lebo. Thomas versus Jack. I think Jack has been slowly coming back, and I think that
I'm gonna have to take Jack too.
I think I'm gonna take Jack, just because he's been kind of on a hot streak.
I need Thomas to win, but I think I'm gonna have to take Jack.
And then lastly, Drac versus M1. I am going to pick Drac.
I'm easily going to pick Drac.
And that is the schedule for next week. A whole bunch of hype battles, 6 Conference Cup games, the deciding factor of some of the Clefable division, a little bit of Kyle versus Dylan, a little Rob versus LCD. Hoo-wee. There is some heaters going on.
It's going to be an important week. Some would say the most important.
I think that after this
week, I'm off my last week where it wasn't the most important week. Now it's the most important week.
Now it's definitely the most important week, because there's so much. Like, there's going to be probably, I would say, 3 or 4 people eliminated from playoffs this week alone. Rosters lock. Yeah. The Conference Cup pretty much gets almost finalized. Obviously, there's week 9 to consider as well. Jesus, man. A lot of heat battles coming on. I'm excited.
I think this is the most important week of the season.
It's
the week that the rosters lock.
Yeah, when the rosters lock, you know it's serious.
Right.
You're in it for the long haul.
You're playing to win.
Yep.
Or to ruin seasons.
Or to just ruin seasons, which, James, please don't do that. Alrighty. Good night, everybody.
See ya.